Smoking Joe. Melody. The club hero. Talk about that legalized. The show. People what we gonna do. Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that legalized. Show. People what we gonna do. Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that legalized. The TheD420 Show. People what we gonna do. Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that legalized. Yo, it's the TheD420 Show. We about to start, so spark up, kid. We're gonna be smoking blunts from a skaters like a COVID. Don't you think your drugs should just be busted instead of paying all that for a dentist to a judge? Shit's busted. Mike likes it fucking joking slick. Millipedes and crazy chicks are taking a lick and trying to make a Steve Stone is still the worst. This motherfucker's like a purse. Every dirty trick I bring is down to Jim for all his words. Smoking Joseph from the city, smoking on the fighting street. All the way out from North Cali, representing the Mendo. And A-N-T-L-I-V-E. You know that's me, just how I be. If you can't see, I'm just crazy, so come and smoke here with me. We got the news with the comedy and a report on the street. And when it comes to marijuana shows, we cannot be weak. So go and grab a ganja and come and have a seat. Because it's time to start the show, so we do it every week. What up? It's your boy Ant Live, Steve Stoner, Smoking Joe. In the background, big shout out, happy birthday to Little Smoke. Yeah. Chub Dog has got COVID, and we have expressed to him on the TheD420 Show that if he gets gonorrhea, the clap, syphilis, or COVID, he's got to keep that shit to himself. So
he's not.
We spoke yesterday. He said he would be on the show. I'm sure I have to personally fucking email him like always. So let me personally let him know, Mr. Chubby Dogs, Mr. Chubby Dogs, you're requested.
Does he know where he got it from? I can't remember.
He probably got it with hugging on one of them niggas that he saw in the street that was in prison with him. Oh, yo! What up? My nigga, yo, I miss showering with you, bro. I miss that. I miss that. Yo, bro, you know, I always felt so comfortable when your dick was swinging behind me while I was showering. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know about that, but...
All right, well, let me what, can you see what I got here tonight? Tonight's the Oliva O series. This is supposed to be a really good cigar. It does smell leathery, tobacco-y. I'm feeling like I might get some hints of
it's on East Road now.
Cedar and cocoa.
Oh.
Now, I think I might enjoy this. I don't like the darker cigars, but as I found like last time, I smoked La Aroma de Cuba. That shit was delicious. And I don't like these dark ones. All right, so let's start off talking about New York's weather. What's going on over there? These motherfuckers, they got no defenses for any type of hurricanes. They get flooded like a motherfucker.
Yeah, everybody getting rain but fucking California. The fuck?
I'm saying, you know why you're not getting no fucking rain?
Why?
Because you should have go to something fucking useful. Shit.
I was on IG and G Real was did a snap of a pot field flooded. That somebody lost their crop. So I don't know exactly where at, but it wasn't here. But yeah, it was kind of devastating. That I don't know. I guess it would be devastating if you got a fucking monsoon going through your Chub Dog.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I have to personally get the artist. I have to go out there as his promoter's promoter and personally be like, 15 minutes, sir. You got 15 minutes until the show. Like, yeah, what's up, cuz?
Get up to
what's up, cuz? let me just say this, because in my defense, listen, I try my best to be on point, but you being on top of things make everything much easier, and I appreciate you.
No
All
doubt.
right.
And I appreciate you. What up? Listen,
Yeah.
I'm trying to start a new format, right?
What?
Not
Yeah.
totally different until we can get this thing going. But since we have things to talk about, I was figuring we're going to talk about the New York weather because you out there. You could tell us a little bit more. I want to show some pictures and stuff. I have, let's see.
That's what I heard before.
I have, look at this. Look at this.
OBB, Smoking Joe, what's up, man? How y'all doing?
Not much, man. Man, what day of quarantine you on now?
Oh, today's my last day. I'm on my 10th day.
Boom.
So
Oh, it's
so
10 days.
so
Not
tomorrow.
14.
No, they said 10 days. They told me September 2nd, which was today.
So you feeling a little better?
You know what? I'm feeling a lot better, man. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, through the whole thing that I went through, I had a fever of 102.5 at one point. That was the highest I've been. You know, I was taking a lot of Tylenol at the very beginning. And I was drinking a lot of water and tea and trying to eat soups, but I wasn't really eating. I wasn't really even hungry like that. Like I didn't really want nothing to eat. I mean, and like I said, I was going to bed with chills and shit like that. Now I had a little bit of diarrhea, and then when I stopped eating, I wasn't even using the bathroom. And then there was even times when I said, "Damn, let me force myself to eat." And like I actually I go to the bathroom and act like I'm going to throw up, but nothing will come up. So now that's what I went through the whole week. Now what I'm starting to notice now is that I'm winded quick. Like the other day, I was craving chicken fried rice, and my man bought me some chicken fried rice, and he bought me a case of water. I brought the case of water upstairs to my house, and by the time I sat down, I was winded, like I needed to fucking breathe. So now today, when I went to go move the car early this morning, I stopped by my hospital, which is just a couple blocks away. When I was moving the car, they was having a fire drill. And I asked one of the ladies, I was like, yo, today is my last day. What I do now? Because tomorrow I'm going to get tested. And she told me not to get tested. She said, because there's a good chance that shit could still be in your system. And if it is, and you pop up COVID-19 positive, they're going to try to make you quarantine for 10 more days. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'd already been locked. You know, and don't get me wrong, I feel fine. Like I feel fine. Like for the last 3 days, I haven't had a fever, and I'm not taking no Tylenol, and I've been eating. I still can't taste my food. You know, like today was like the first day I think I taste a little bit of the food, but up until now, I haven't really been able to taste nothing. And I just, like I said, I just been force feeding myself because I know I needed the strength. So that's where I'm at with everything. So tomorrow's my first day out of jail, out of quarantine. You know, and
has anybody else tested positive since you got sick?
No,
like
no. The only family member that I got was Wilma. You know that, right?
No, you got it sick?
No, because what it is that when all this started, remember I did a comedy joint that night. Wilma came to that comedy joint that night. Mm-hmm. So the following week is when I tested positive and she tested positive too. So, you know, when Wilma told me that she was sick, what's up, Michael? Mike is in the building. Oh, not yet, at least. No, not yet. Well, anyway, the thing about it is that she had popped up because she, you know what, like I wasn't going to tell nobody. And you know what, this is another thing that I wasn't going to tell nobody that I had it. But then she called me and told me she had it. So I came clean, and then I was saying to myself, well, why the fuck am I hot? Like, I'm going to tell everybody. You know, I mean, I'm not broadcasting it, but I got to let people know what's going on because, you know, you never know.
Fly that freak flag.
Huh?
I said, fly that freak flag. Nigga, just get out the closet. Let them know. Why can't I tell my family how I am?
But everybody know you gay already, so I don't know what are you talking about? Everybody know you gay.
I'm just trying to make sure I am gay, but you're a traveler.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So anyway, but like I said, today is my last day. Tomorrow I'm in the streets, and let me tell you, one time last week when I wasn't feeling good, I smoked a little bit, and I was feeling really, really good. As soon as that high wore off, I was sick as a dog. I just finished smoking and jumping out the shower. And I got this, like I said, I got this nagging ass cold. And that's about it, man.
Joe'll never get COVID.
Got too much THC in my body.
Yeah, smoke's keeping it away.
Yeah.
Now we're dutching and diving around here, and numbers are up all the time around here.
Are they talking about that in the city too, man? They said the numbers are going up like crazy. You know?
Yeah, this gotta pick and choose who you hang out with now these days. I keep my circle real small. Then
even with that, you're still gambling.
Like if I do have to go to an event like that, I come home that week and I can douse myself in NyQuil, swig a night, Dayquil, whatever.
I understand that. I've been going at it. I've been going at it for a year and some change now. From the very beginning of this pandemic, I've been going out every day. And and it got to the point where at the beginning I was all masked up, and then I started getting lax. So as time went on, I could admit that I did get lax. I was thinking that I'm not going to catch it. That all that shit that I thought went out the window when they told me my ass had it last week.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I thought I had it down pat.
People who have it, or at least when I encounter somebody, they'll tell you their story. I tell them it was in our domain, in our compound area, but only lucky my niece had it. Was the only one who she didn't pass it to us or anything. She did. We had to do a 14-day lockdown.
See, what's so crazy is at the beginning they used to make it seem like if you catch it, you're gonna die.
14 days I was sweating. I'm not feeling any symptoms, no symptoms. Like I said, I have an 81-year-old mother that's here, and that was kind of a trip when we found out my niece had it, and we were like, oh fuck, it was on a weekend.
Yeah.
Like damn. She's been in the house. She touched my head, she's always, like, all right, but I wasn't getting those symptoms yet, and my mom's kind of in her own little area. So it's just, it was a trip for those 14 days. I get it,
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, thank God we're still around, man.
They're vaccinated.
I mean, and you know what? I'm thinking about getting vaccinated. You know what? A part of me wants to get vaccinated, but you know what? I mean, let me tell you one of the things that's stopping me from getting vaccinated, or has stopped me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen.
Don't get vaccinated.
You're not doing the finger testing first?
No, listen. Hear me out.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, I hear what you're saying, but listen to what I'm saying. That when the height of the pandemic was in full effect, and they made it seem like if you get COVID, you're gonna die. That's what they was making it seem like at the beginning.
That's how it was in the beginning.
Okay, but listen, but they never told you at the very beginning that people was actually catching COVID and surviving. They made it seem like if you catch it, your ass is out of here.
Yeah.
So now my thing is this: when you got doctors and nurses, they went through the height of the pandemic when it first started, and nobody knew what the fuck we was even dealing with. You got them motherfuckers that was on the front line seeing these people suffer and die. And here it is almost a year and a half later, and they don't want to take a vaccination shot? Like, why would you not question that? Think about that for a second. You got people that was on the front line that seen what it was going through. And these niggas refused to take the fucking vaccination.
Because they stupid and just get in line and shut up, nigga. Get their fucking shot. That's it.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, really think about that. And these people should know front hand what the fuck did they been through, because they was in the battle.
Oh, that's so.
So, I mean, listen, it makes it, listen, you got to question shit like that. You can't just let that shit go and think that, okay, here, stick it in my ass and then I'm good with it.
You know you are.
I'm not good with it. That's why I'm sick. Man.
Because you're stupid. You want to question what the rule is. Just do what the fuck they tell you, like prison. Nigga.
Did you get no? But I'm not in prison. See, that's the whole thing. I'm not in prison no more. So why not question it?
Now listen, just act like you're in prison. Take the fucking shot and shut up, nigga. You got sick.
Did you take the shot? Did you take the shot, man?
What I'm doing, I'm telling you what you got.
And I'm asking you. No, I don't got to do a motherfucking thing. See, that's the good thing of waking up and having a choice.
That's for now. But don't worry, there's gonna be a law passage. You ain't gonna have a fucking choice. So you keep
yes,
on.
I am. You think I'm gonna be? Listen, remember one thing. This is one thing that I'm sure of, right? Now I don't know who runs this country, but I'm pretty much sure somebody who runs this country that ain't taking that fucking vaccine is going to challenge that shit. Somebody's going to challenge this shit. It's just a matter of who and when and why. Because not everybody's taking the goddamn vaccine. You the only fat motherfucker that probably took it.
Since we're talking about the vaccine, has everybody heard about Joe Rogan?
No. What's going on with him?
Joe Rogan got the COVID and he went and he's using ivermectin.
The horse tranquilizer, whatever it is.
Well,
dewormer. It's a dewormer.
Yeah. So he's saying that it's helping him. It's helping him feel better, this and that, or whatever. So everybody was mad because a lot of people follow him, and with him saying shit like that, motherfuckers is gonna run out there and shove the dewormers up their asses.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, man, at the end of the day, man, nobody really knows what the fuck. The whole time I was eating Tylenol, man. I mean, like, listen, eating Tylenol and drinking goddamn water. And everybody, you should have seen how many people I told that I got COVID, and all these motherfuckers had a remedy. Yo, you got to take cayenne pepper, eat the garlic, eat a tomato, stick your fucking finger in your butt, do this, do that. And I'm like, yo, come on now. You niggas why you not scientists and doctors? Everybody had a remedy. But in all reality, I survived. And all I did was fucking eat Tylenol and drink water. And nothing special.
It's just a little harder on your body with this.
You live in the Bronx. You live in the filthiest, dirtiest of all the fucking places in the world. You got a lot of immunities.
I don't live in the Bronx.
You live in New York. And on top of that,
listen, I don't live in New York. I live in Harlem. There's a difference.
TB, gonorrhea, syphilis.
Yo, did you hear what I said? I live in Harlem.
Yo, how's it look over there? How's it
looking?
Man,
that's
I went out today, man. I mean, listen, I went out to move the car, a couple trees down, but it wasn't nothing that I was so noticeable with. Where you see what he's showing? That was last night. Now, last night was chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, last night was chaos.
Like water pouring inside a sub.
Oh yeah, subways. You're gonna get a lot of that.
Yo, did you start your car?
Man, I thought the ocean
was. You talking to me?
Yeah, you, man. You started.
Yeah, I started my car. Like, what you thought was wrong with my car?
I said, "Fuck it." Finally.
No, it's the water damage. You don't want no water going in your shit.
Listen, we didn't have no flood. Not everywhere got flooded.
Okay. I know, but what I'm saying, it could have flooded and then went down before you even know it.
Listen. I wish my shit would have flooded.
Try to get you some money.
Yeah, I'd have got me a new car. My credit is right. I would have got me a new car. I wish a tree would have fell on that bitch. I try to find a big tree that looks like it's leaning and park my car right there.
You got full coverage on your car? If you don't, forget about it.
No, listen, I got full coverage. Sure.
What kind of whip you got?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I got the Acadia, the truck.
Nice.
You never seen it on Facebook? Kunta Kinte Jr.
Nah, I don't. I haven't been on Facebook
packing your record.
There goes Chubb. Chubb is on his bike walking through the puddle.
He was doing the crate challenge, packing his records in it and putting it in his car.
Oh yeah, the other day I was doing that. I had to go get the records out of my mother's basement, and I was putting them in the Acadia.
You're stupid.
Did her basement get flooded?
No, because it's just a building. I mean,
okay.
You know what? That's a good question. I don't think it did, because I mean, like, that building's been there for a while. But we don't.
That's how it happened to mine.
Yeah, we don't get flooded like that, but because she's actually in a co-op building, so it's 5 stories. It's not just a private house.
Mm.
But
So,
yeah, just even recently, I loaded up the Acadia with all my vinyl.
Hey,
My mother had a shitload of vinyl.
no more. Don't make me mute you. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Hey.
It's your birthday's coming up and Mikey's birthday's coming up. So before we get ready to talk about you guys' birthdays, big shout out to Little Smoke. Once again, it's his birthday today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wow.
Smoke.
Yeah, it was his birthday in August. August 18th. Yeah, but he says thanks anyway.
Okay.
Happy belated.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't want to. Yeah. He bought a phone for his birthday back. Let me see your phone.
yo, where's Steve?
He's right there.
Yeah.
No, I went hammers on him for his birthday. I told
There
him.
you go.
So
Okay.
he got one of
The
these.
screen over.
Tell him
How are
happy
you,
birthday.
young man?
All right, sorry. Here you go. I had Chubby on spotlight like he was fucking important.
So finally his cover case came in to protect his phone, and he got him some kick protectors so they don't crease on the little fucking things that go inside his shoe, so they don't crease his sneakers. So we'll wait
Steve,
for
how
that.
you doing, Steve?
Good. How are you, Mike?
Good. You ready for football?
Yes, sir. I should be watching Ohio State right now, shouldn't I?
They are.
Are they playing?
Yeah, Ohio
think
State
so.
playing Michigan.
Wow.
Not tonight.
It's the first game of the season.
No, they ain't playing the first game of the season. You can forget
No.
that.
It's not, I think it's Missouri they're playing. They're not playing Michigan, right?
Minnesota they're playing.
Who?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
okay.
That's right. I know it started with an M.
But,
So, Michael, what's up, man? How you been?
Chilling, man. Just working, running around, man. Running around.
How's the new airport?
Airports, it's just getting more and more dangerous, man.
Oh, yeah.
All the sickness?
Yeah, man, because you know what it is? Well, for me as a boss, I can't just let, when they tell me, oh, I'm not feeling well, I'm vomiting, and, that's you can't say that to me anymore. You got to go get tested automatically.
Even if you got the test results?
Because I can't have an outbreak. So you have to tell me, somebody came up to me yesterday and was like, oh, I'm not feeling well. I said, okay. I said, go get tested. Oh, you can't tell me to get tested. Well, then you get back to work. The fuck? I said, no.
That COVID is fucking up the lazy niggas' excuse. I don't feel good.
Okay. Like, yo, you don't feel good. You don't feel good is one thing, but do you have the symptoms? And they're like, oh yeah, I was vomiting and this, I have a fever. I said, all right, go get tested.
You got the brown bottle flu. That's what you got.
I can't go get tested. I said, why not? It's free. I'll take you. I can't do it. I can't do it. I said, well, then you got to get back to work. And if you don't come in, it's unexcused. I'm my bad. I'm sorry. But I got a business to protect here. I'm billing out, fucking $100,000 every month, and you're gonna tell me you can't come to work because your belly hurts? Fuck out of here.
Yo, listen. You talking to millennials, and these motherfuckers, the minute them niggas get a hangnail, they want to call in for fucking for surgery leave.
No, today's excuse was, she got a vaccine and her arm hurt, so she couldn't lift it up, so she couldn't lift bags.
So she can at least go to work and supervise, right? Like, pick that up, Mike. That one. That's the one I need to get. Thanks.
I said she went and got vaccinated and she can't even pick up.
Because her arm hurt. Yeah. What happened to the other arm?
These people, her arm hurt.
The arm is weak because it's helping the hurt arm.
And
yeah,
then,
that shit crazy.
What was the other? Then somebody did have COVID. He tested positive. He called in, he told me he couldn't work or whatever. He works at the airport at another job. I busted him working. I was just walking by and I said, I said, I thought you had COVID, man. And he goes, no. He goes, yeah, but I'm over it. I was like, that was 3 days ago. I was like, you can't hold that shit. I was like, yo, I'm gonna tell your supervisor that
These
your boss
motherfuckers like that get people sick.
And yeah, he was complaining to me. He was like, you can't do that. I was like, nigga, you trying to fuck up the whole airport, man.
Yeah.
You need to make Mike a shirt and it says airport narc.
I'll be going buck wild on niggas at work, especially because we have 3 contracts. We have my contract, there's a Spirit contract, and a United contract. So the Spirit contract is like 300 niggas. And I'll be going in there just ripping niggas apart. Like, cause they were like, yo, can I go work your car? I said, nah, man, I can't have ugly niggas working, whatever. Nigga coughed on me. He just coughed, like, I was like, nigga, you do that shit again, you're permanently gonna be fucked up. Don't do that shit to me. And he was like, oh, I'm just coming off of having bronchitis. I was like, yo, go home, man. Give me a badge and go home.
You should have been like, nigga, spell bronchitis. You had COVID. Don't be lying. You can't spell bronchitis. You had COVID. Get out. See you in 12 days.
Mike, what you gonna do for your birthday? Come to think of it, like Ant said.
Nothing, man. Nothing. I wanted to go away, but I got another grandchild coming. I'm gonna go see D this weekend.
Grandchild coming.
Yeah, they're having a baby, so I'm gonna go do the gender reveal shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations.
That's good.
Yo, I'm going to Dominican Republic. I'm going to Punta Cana.
Oh yeah.
Over there.
Yeah. I'm leaving Wednesday and I'll be back Sunday.
So now,
what actually, no. What happened was, my girl was like, "Yo, what you gonna do for your birthday?" And I was like, "Man, I ain't doing shit."
Right.
So she said, "Why don't you plan a guys trip to Dominican Republic?"
Oh.
So I called all the guys that I was locked up with, and I was like, "Yo, man, I'm going to Dominican Republic. Y'all niggas want to go?" But see, originally, my best friend Paul, his birthday is the 22nd, which is that Wednesday. My birthday is that Friday. So we were just gonna go to Dominican Republic and just say, "Fuck it, let's just And he's been my co-defendant. I've been locked up twice. He's my co-defendant twice. That's how way back we go. So now I was like, yo, let's go somewhere this year. So when he started talking about, going somewhere, and then she suggested it, she said, yeah, why don't you plan a guys trip? So I started calling dudes that I was locked up with just to see if they was going to go. And like, I got about 7 dudes going. And then the thing about it is that I know a lot of dudes that I was locked up with that's from the Dominican Republic that is never going to be able to come to the United States. So the game plan is to get a bunch of us that was locked up, go out there and see a bunch of them niggas that we was locked up with.
Right? That's great. I just want to let you know when the feds go run up on all y'all motherfuckers, it had nothing to do with the D420 show.
Listen, I'm off of paper. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I got my passport and all that. I'm legit.
All right, well, you talking about...
They can't do shit to me. Them days is over with.
It's funny.
She looks like Ocean's 11. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's funny. I didn't get a phone call. It's just strange. I didn't get a phone call at all.
You know what? About that? Because you know what? And that's my fault. I ain't got no excuse for that. But it ain't too late for you to go, nigga.
You just need to make your way in the shower.
Yeah, because I mean, we just September 2nd. We still got until September 22nd. We got 20 days.
And Mike, you weren't in prison.
That's right. I keep saying it. If you would have called.
Listen,
I don't have a freeway going through my ass.
So that's what y'all think, huh? Y'all think that automatically a nigga go to prison, he got a freeway in his ass, huh? I mean, you know what? Not for nothing. Because knowing you probably would have had a freeway in your ass. That's why you ain't never been to jail, and I understand that. Yeah, why not? You the one that brought it up.
Me, nigga, I'll be creating freeways, nigga.
Okay, now
they'll be calling me freeway. They'll be like, yo, they go freeway again.
Hey, cuz, now, not only is that good, that's a good one. Usually I'm the one with the jokes. Now remember that shit runs in the family, nigga. What you thought they was calling me? They was calling me freeway chopper up in there. Hey Mike, that shit is funny. But no, you know, the thing about it is that no, you could go though, Mike.
Nah, it's all. I'm too busy
you know
to
what
go
it is?
anywhere.
The thing about
I feel
it
like
is,
I'm.
hear me out.
Yeah.
Niggas with wives, I wasn't really trying to invite because I
No,
don't
I
want you
hear
to
you.
bother. Because first of all, if that was the case, you was gonna have to sign a permission slip from your wife to let you go.
Okay.
You know, so I'm just letting you know because I don't want you to go out there and you come back and then everything that comes out of this motherfucker's mouth is chub this and chub that because I'm going out there to behave myself.
All right, hold on. I gotta answer this shit now. Hold on. Let me put you
You know?
on mute.
Hello? This is Captain Bullshit calling. That chum is full of shit.
Yeah.
Not taking shit serious. No women will be putting no side. He invited only gay prison men. Okay?
See, that's what you like.
Oh, nigga,
That's what you like. That's
that.
what you like. Because anytime you say anything about jail, automatically obtains to nakedness and men for you. It always turns out to be the same thing. Let me say anything jail, and you automatically affiliate nakedness and men. That's what you come up with, man. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, say you haven't. I love the guys who I've seen their birthmarks.
Yeah. So, hey, what's the next topic?
So we had. Did you hear about the teacher? There's a couple teachers. The teacher who had her children doing the Pledge of Allegiance to the gay flag.
I didn't even know a gay flag existed. So
Yeah,
now that's news to me.
Did I.
Okay, so now obviously
not for nothing. I know my cousin's very linked with the gay community, but I never heard of a gay flag.
a highway. I mean, ant.
Highway.
a highway ant.
They call ant the expressway.
The expressway, nigga, the fucking turnpike, nigga. Nigga, turnpike ant. That's what the fuck they call you, nigga.
There's another.
You niggas is funny.
Teacher who got himself fired. He's talking about. I guess he was he got 180 days to indoctrinate children into Marxism or some stupid shit. I was just like, yo, how the fuck do these teachers come in there and this nigga look dirty? He had tattoos, a bummy outfit, and I was like, that's the regular teacher? That's usually that substitute teacher that's all bummy like that. What the fuck? Nigga got fired. Stupid shit. Sending our kids to learn stupid shit from stupid motherfuckers, bro.
I can see that. But you know what? In all reality, school's a joke anyway, man. They're not really teaching you nothing that's going to really help you in survival in the world.
It's what you make of it.
Listen, when you start teaching Christopher Columbus and the Indians and the history and you fucking dissect the frog, where the fuck is that going to benefit you in life?
Yeah, that's why I was actually trying to finance a YouTube channel on shit for kids to do. Like I've been teaching my boy about saving. Saving his money. I went and got Kyle put him as an authorized user for credit.
Yeah.
And his credit score went up. And he was like, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I was like, nigga, you don't know shit. That's the problem. You don't know anything. You did 12 years of school for nothing. I said, you don't know how to change your oil. You don't know. He goes, by the time I get a car, they won't have oil in the car. I slapped him with an oil pan. I said, you got to learn how to do your taxes. You got to learn, the importance of credit. You got to learn how to cook, especially if we're, Hispanic. Learn how to cook rice. Learn how to, I'm not saying you got to eat rice and beans every day, but you're going to be on your own soon. You can't be eating
at least have the basic. That's right. At least have the basic. If you can't have just fucking bag rice shit.
You know, and not for nothing, I don't know how to wash clothes. I mean, if it came down to it, I could do it, but I can't sit there and you know, I know how to iron, but as far as washing clothes, I have no fucking clue. Cold, hot, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
And
all that
plus
from being
mine
locked
on
up.
the cold, so you don't fuck up.
You know?
Yeah, the
No,
colors
but these
is what
kids,
you do in the cold. Yeah, but go ahead.
He's done
Yeah.
put no red and white.
you know, and these kids now, you know, they're learning how to roll. They're looking at and reading magazines about how to roll a blunt. I mean, come on, this
Yeah,
is
let me tell
crazy.
you, this generation is twisted.
Stop. It ain't that this generation is twisted. It's that most of the parents are just allowing them to almost raise them fucking selves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's busy.
I mean, listen, I don't care what the excuse is. They fucked up.
What I'm saying that
Go ahead.
what I'm saying to you is that they're not getting the attention, and so all this dumb shit that they're doing is just like either attention getting, or just because they don't give a fuck because they felt like niggas didn't give a fuck raising them. These kids are in their room online all damn day. They're playing their games all day, and because we're working, we kind of use that shit like, all right, cool, it keeps them busy.
Yeah, it's a
Keeps them out of
babysit.
trouble. Yeah. Like a babysitting device. Yeah.
It's making them learn stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like laziness, procrastination, and all that other
Well,
shit.
they don't have no social skills. And that's why social media is so fucked up, man, because these kids don't know how to socialize.
Yeah, they do it online, bro. That's the hardest to socialize.
Listen, think about it. You could be tough online, but you can't be tough in front of a nigga that's tough. You know, you could be tough all day long on fucking social media.
I'm not talking about
Until you get the shit smacked out of you from a real person that's tough, and then your social skills becomes a different ballgame.
take the prison shit out of it. Take the prison shit out of it. We're not
Until they get that 3D slap.
That's right. When you get that 3D slap, it becomes a whole different. Oh, I was tough, and nobody did nothing to me when I was on social media. But as soon as I stepped outside and I told this nigga to shut the fuck up, like I've been telling people on social media, and got the shit smacked out of me, then it becomes a different ballgame.
No, don't. He just checks the list. Don't do it outside. Check. You know what I'm saying? Only.
I mean, these people don't got no social skills. It's ridiculous. They
but
don't even know how to interact.
It's a parent thing. You know, not for nothing. My daughter, was all into the TikTok and all that shit right now. And only because she's gotten into this working thing and she's kind of has a little idea of what she wants to do, that she doesn't TikTok and shit no more because they got her working her ass off. So she's like, yo, Dad, I haven't TikToked in so many, you know what I'm saying, so many months. I just ain't got time for that bullshit right now. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, when they have to go out there and physically work, or they get an ambition towards something, then the ball game changes. You know what I'm saying? But if not, they're comfortable with being home and doing this Zoom thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's fucking them up, man. At the end of the day, they just, I mean, the way these kids is moving nowadays is ridiculous.
All right, but I think personally, communicating and meeting people online has got to be harder than meeting in person.
No, that shit is, come on. It's being on social media is easy. I can be whoever the fuck I want to be.
Hey, there it is.
I could be tough. Think about it. I can go live right now and get a gun in my hand and start shooting up in the air and make it seem like I'm the toughest nigga in the world. And because I got a bunch of likes and a bunch of views, it makes me tough until you go outside and you start shooting that gun and then them cops is there or niggas smack the shit out of you. It's a different ballgame.
It's like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Punched in the face. That's right. When you get punched in the mouth, yo, your plan goes out the window quick. That ain't social media.
Plan B. Plan B.
Social media, I've never seen nobody on social media get punched in their face. Like for saying shit. Now don't get me wrong, you next to me, I've seen people get punched in the face like that. But I can go on live and pop all the shit in the world and never get touched.
That's not true. You got shot live on Instagram because they talking shit.
No, I've seen that. Listen, I've seen that, but you know what I mean. You taking it to the extreme. I'm saying in general that a nigga can get on social media, talk tough to everybody, and then nobody do nothing to him.
That part has already been played. Everybody who's been tough on the internet has already. A lot of these motherfuckers have been called out. There's not a lot of motherfuckers jumping right now, just trying to meet people, acting like dickheads, acting like they gangsters. These kids now are actually trying to interact. Do you don't believe me? We can have Mike's son talk to us. He ain't jumping online trying to act like a thug, and he thinks all those niggas that he talks to are his friends, legitimately.
Yeah, no, but I mean, but there's also a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of shootings going on. Did you see how many people getting shot?
Bro,
I mean, think about what's going on right now. There's a lot of people getting shot, man, for no reason, dying, man.
There's always
in New York, hell yeah. Yo, they got so many goddamn shootings. We're not even going to talk about Chicago. Chicago, they murdering everything out there. So now when you talking about New York, to see the violence that is going on, senseless shooting, they got them on camera. I mean, like, these niggas is on cameras. They don't care. I know personally a couple people that got shot.
Listen, I want to talk about more how you say, appealing niggas. I want to talk about the Taliban in Afghanistan.
What's there to talk about, man? They took over their country, man. This shit is over.
So let me ask you. So Steve, I want to ask Steve because he's the oldest of us. Did the U.S. occupy Vietnam when we left, or did they just make a mass exit?
Well, I'm sure you've seen the video of our trying to get out of Saigon there at the end, where it was just like you saw there in Kabul, where, you know, people are hanging on to helicopters and planes and just trying to get out of there. And there's an old saying, history repeats itself. And I think that's what we saw. History repeating itself.
I don't agree with us leaving, because that's a place, or that region is a region that they just can't govern themselves. And that's the issue I'm having with exiting Afghanistan, Pakistan, whatever the fuck, any stand. We need to stay there. We need to build a base and just stay there. You know, a lot of, you know, Republicans, we don't need to do, or whatever, Democrats, politicians. No, we need to stay there and make shit right. You know, make sure nobody steps out of line. Because
why our country? We're not the world police. That was the whole.
We're not. But it's gonna come back and bite us in the ass if we don't, which has already happened.
The whole thing is that had they would have really stabilized the country with a real president instead of a figurehead clown who was worried about getting chopped up and shit, and they had set forth. I don't know if Afghanistan is in the United Nations, have been recognized, but that's how you fix those countries that are fucked up. You bring them into the UN, and then the UN goes in and helps out. Having America do it, it gives all these people these negative ideas that we're out there trying to police the world. When I get what you're saying, they have so much shit going on, but other countries and other people in that country are looking at it like, this is our country, this is the way it's been for millenniums. You know what I'm saying? It's been like this forever. You guys telling us that democracy is going to help, and the minute you almost set up a democracy, you turn around and leave, they're not going to think about it like that again. It's going to go back the way it was. But keeping us there, I'm just saying as a visual, not as what they're doing there, but as a visual, people are looking at it from here and over there like we're meddling in shit that's not our concern.
But
well,
you know,
we shouldn't send our troops. I'm not saying it. What I'm just saying is that a lot of people look at it like that's their country. We should not be meddling in their business. That's
okay. Now, one of the things that they was talking about is that the Afghan people, they try to train the Afghan people to defend themselves. You cannot train a motherfucker to have heart or have courage or have just the ability to want to go and fight for their country. When you got the Taliban doing what the fuck that they doing, they overtook the Afghan police or military within no time.
All right. You
understand what I'm saying? So now, wait a minute, Ant, hold on. So now when you really think about it, the United States has been there for almost 20 years. They actually trained the military and gave them the weapons they needed to actually defend themselves and fight for their own country. If these people are not going to fight for their country, then why the fuck should we? That's my whole theory, because we cannot stay there, like Ant said. We cannot go to every country that's got problems and think that we're gonna police that shit when it has nothing to do with us. We're not gonna let nobody come over here and try to straighten out the United States. And we got issues of our goddamn own.
What you just said about the dudes that don't want to fight for their country, there's a whole group called the Afghan Freedom Fighters. These motherfuckers was getting armed by us. We was giving them, and we were giving them support. I don't know what changed, but
they didn't have the heart. Listen, when you're not going to strap yourself with a bomb and go and blow shit up, man, you fighting a different kind of enemy, man.
I'm not there. I don't know. I haven't seen.
Listen. It's self-explanatory. These niggas are strapping up, going up in there and blowing everything the fuck up. They don't care who it is.
You saying like every motherfucker?
That's not something you could train somebody to do. I mean, these
niggas out there killing themselves just to hurt somebody. Believe me, these niggas ain't fake. But
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you. These niggas is not faking. They serious. I mean, even United States.
Left, it was harder for them to hold it down. So it's like if you're holding down a block, nigga, you're holding down 42nd Street. You got rid of all the pimps, and this is your coke spot. The only way you're holding it down is you got your niggas behind you, and they got the muscle. But when they leave, no matter how much heart you got, you're gonna get overrun. And that's basically how it went down.
No, these niggas didn't even want to fight for their country. Come on, I mean, yeah, you like you said, you felt bad because
they were getting overrun already. What we're seeing is late.
No, I understand that. No, I understand what you're saying.
Much before this, they were getting fucked up. Freedom fighters were getting killed. Towns were getting overtaken. It was happening. What wasn't the news wasn't telling us. So we look at it now like, oh shit, this just happened. It wasn't. It was going like that.
I agree.
That's why.
Listen, you gotta work on your volume. I'm sorry, my fault, Mike. We had that problem before.
Sorry.
And it's something about it when you start getting into it, and you can have valid points, but you're going in and out.
All right. So, but like Steve said, history repeats itself, right? Mm-hmm. So the baddest motherfucker in the world was Hitler. He single-handedly just ran shit. Right? What do? Once we defeated him, we put a base there. That should have never happened again. Right? Korea, the Korean War. Shit got out of hand. We end up staying there, occupying that shit. Nothing's ever happened again, even though, North Korea is getting out of hand, but we have a base right there just in case it gets crazy. Cuba. They were getting, because of the Cold War, Russia was going crazy. And we, what do? We put Guantanamo Bay, or whatever the fuck it is, put a base there. It's these things, that's how history repeats itself, so we might as well continue doing what we've been doing to maintain, peace. Because if we just let shit just go, in my opinion, the Taliban is just going to keep growing and growing, because it's just hate. They just hate the way certain people live. Same thing, like I had a Israeli guy in the crib the other day installing something, and I straight up asked, I was like, yo, what y'all fighting about with Palestine, or whatever? What are y'all really fighting about? And he was like, just over the Gaza Strip, that it belongs to us. And, when we didn't want it, he goes, it's basically, we didn't want a piece of land. Israel took it, made it nice, made it, made some money off of it. And we figured we want it back.
More or less.
Yeah. So, Israel was just a desert where nobody wanted the Jews around, so they built their own shit. Now everybody want to go and kill the Jews or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. I just think that we need to just occupy the Middle East, and if people get out of hand, you slap the shit out of them. That's it. And we're not the only ones. We're not the only ones because you
got
England,
Russia, you got China,
you got
England.
you think Russia will have the Taliban in their country?
No. I mean, but at the same time, why? Okay, so why should it be up to us? Why is somebody like China or Russia knowing that all this exists? Why they don't send their motherfucking people over there?
Because they like conflict. Because they'll let everybody else kill themselves so they can go ahead and occupy that land. They'll take it over. It's as simple as that. And if we allow our enemies or not our allies to grow, then we become weaker. So we have to strategically.
I understand that.
You know what I mean? It's just we can't just sit back and be like, "Oh, let Russia," or we're gonna do the same thing.
Why don't we just give them highway ant? Let them have highway ant.
Well, we could put you at the border, and when you see a refugee, you open your mouth, you scare them, they run back to their country.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, because you think about it, how many refugees go to Russia?
Or China.
Or China. That's what I'm saying. So
or even Kabul, or even Palestine.
Muslims do go to Russia. Muslims go to Russia. A lot of Muslims go to Russia. Those they have a lot of that. What is that? What is that? Croatian? The Croatians and shit like that. There's a lot of motherfuckers that do go to Russia. These countries all get immigrants. The problem is that they don't do and televise theirs like we do ours. You know what I'm saying?
No, but we get ours by the millions. They get theirs by hundreds. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually they're just passing by. We're just gonna go by here for real quick, and we're going to the next country, and that's how shit is.
You tried this?
What's that?
Oliva O series?
To be honest with you, Ant, I have. You know me. I smoke whatever I've been given or whatever I bought, but I haven't really paid attention to brands.
Nigga, this shit has a leathery chocolate taste. I'm fucking about to eat the shit.
What's the name?
Yo, don't say that shit around me, man. Stop talking like that. Talking about it's nice and chocolatey, and I'm about to eat it. Don't talk like that in front of me. What's wrong with you?
And that's foreplay and free
freeway world. Yo, Mike. In highway world, that's foreplay, nigga. Hey, big shout out to our 2 followers. Mike, I heard we got 2 followers now.
Mating calls.
Okay.
So Steve, you agree with what I'm saying regarding?
I see the pluses to both sides. I get that those people have been fighting for thousands and thousands of years, and we can't straighten it out, and nobody can straighten it out. And so I see a need for us to be there. And eventually they're going to come across the big pond with a dirty bomb and do another 9/11 on us.
Yep.
And so I see that need. I also see Ant's side where we shouldn't be the world's police. That's the UN's job strictly, and maybe we shouldn't be there. But like I say, I see the sense for both sides. What the answer is, I don't know.
No one knows.
No
one knows. Right. And you guys mentioned the UN a couple of times. It's funny. Where's the UN located?
Here.
Right.
United States. It's not in Russia.
No.
It's not in Paris.
Not in China.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not in Beijing.
Well, the reason why it was here is because we were the superpower. But now we're not really. You know what I'm saying? Now China is really climbing the rocks really good.
But they're not democratic.
That's the problem.
Yes.
And so at least here we leave it open for the other countries to debate what they want to do. And that's why I'm not even sure. And I got to do some research because I don't even know if Afghanistan is recognized in the UN. Because if they was, the UN would have went there when America was pulling out. You see what I'm saying? Because the UN usually goes there, and they are the ones who patrol the shit and keep, like Mike said, leave a base on there. They're the ones that usually go do all that in those countries, like I think in Africa and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, and it's usually the allies. It's usually, you know, Israel, England, you know, other countries that
Israel
go over there.
now is having a problem because they had, I think it was like 70-something% vaccinated people, and now they're going through a fucking a pandemic almost because everybody's re-sick over there and shit. And concerned because I read somewhere that the Taliban wanted to go to Jerusalem. They were throwing out the women reporters from Afghanistan. That's why I was going to talk about that female reporter when I said let's talk about Afghanistan. The one that was doing the report while they were behind her saying death to America, death to America. And she was like, well, they're saying death to America, but it seems like a peaceful chant. You know what I'm saying? And
Kumbaya.
yeah, and they were letting and then 2 days later they said you have to get the fuck out because we're not allowing any female reporters anymore. Get the hell out.
Kumbaya, huh? Yeah.
Jerusalem. Now Jerusalem, remember, Trump made Jerusalem the capital for Israel. So there might be some more issues going on over there in Israel pretty soon.
What is your name, sir? Andrew Roberts. Okay, let me see if I can see if there's a gate agent there who can call you in.
It's one of those deals, you know what I'm saying?
And
hey, Stevie, you got an eye on you tonight?
So the IOCC
not
number
really nothing written down. I got a few complaints.
Okay.
No, on the TheD420 Show, we don't want the viewers to hear our complaints.
Is it a complaint about us?
No. About school being in session and everything.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was complaints about my greasy face.
No.
I know. Yeah, busted for your eyes on you, but somebody's daughter.
When I drive through the rich white neighborhoods, I don't see any kids walking to school. God forbid a poor white kid get his shoes dirty walking to school. I made a delivery the other day. It took me an extra 15 minutes because I had to get through a couple school zones, and traffic's backed up miles down the road trying to get fucking in there. Now, you go to some of the schools in not such good neighborhoods, and all the kids are walking, and you get to see the quality of students strolling in and out. So, I don't know what the answer is. I want the rich white girls to start walking to school, I guess, so I can see the future talent.
Brought to you in part by our semi-petty file.
By the way,
I gotta complain.
Oh,
Joe gotta go. He can't be in this conversation.
Yeah, I gotta go. Well, no, I gotta go because I got a lot of phone calls coming my way, and I gotta answer them. So, but listen, I wanted to make sure that I made the show. I stayed the time. You know, we had good topics. Shout out to the 2 followers that follow us. You know, I mean, and I guess I'll see y'all next week. I gotta go. All right, Deuces, Smoking Joe, OBB, Mike, Ant Live, TheD420, Chuck Dog, the Club Banger out. Okay.
I'm glad
Club Banger.
Okay. All right.
Chuck Dog, the Club Banger, aka Freeway Maker.
Freeway Banger.
I'm the driver.
Well, let me go. I got issues again at the airport. So.
I hear that.
All right, brother. Hand it out. See you later on.
All right, peace.
All right, brother. Peace. All right, so let me talk this. Let me talk a little the review on this cigar. This is the first time I smoked this Oliva O series. This shit is delicious.
Okay.
It looks like a Maduro wrap, and it has Dominican fillers, and I believe some Nicaraguan fillers. I'm not 100% sure. I lost my notes, but this shit has like a chocolatey, leathery taste in the beginning. You don't taste the chocolate, you taste the leather, and about the second third, you start tasting the chocolate. I'm starting getting hungry, and then towards the end, this is the final third. It's giving me the chocolate, the leather, and a little bit of pepper. So it's an interesting cigar. I like this shit. I'm about to get me another. This comes from the cigar noob and live review.
Chocolate tie weave.
Cigar noob. Motherfucker want to know what the cigar noob says.
That chocolate taste.
Very nice. Very nice.
Chubb might find you something different while he's down there.
There you go.
What are you doing, Chubb?
When he's down at the Dominican Republic, maybe you can have him look around for some cigars for you.
Yeah, I should have him. I think I forgot which company is in DR. Oh man, I gotta find out. And I'll tell him to go find me some cigars. All right, we're heading outside. Let me spotlight Smoking Joe. All right, here we go. Woo! Look at that bitch right there. Beautiful. Look at all that ass. Damn. Steve, what was it, 2 weeks? We didn't see none of those. We were asking when the buds were going to come. Was that about 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
Wait.
There they are.
Those are fucking beautiful. Look at that shit.
It's not done yet. Still got like another 4 to 6 weeks. This one's just barely starting to get going.
See. But you can see those little nugs ready to come. Nice.
That's going to be a later one. So this plant right here, the CBD, will finish way before this one will. So this would be a later harvest. And this is the she's starting to get stacky in there. Pulling these leaves out. She's starting to fill up. Nice little buds there. My son's plant. I like in the leaves. Get them fall colors. The old school marijuana color leaves.
Look at that.
And you can start seeing how the bud's starting to form all the way down. So these all get full. Yeah, he's got to come out here and start picking some of these leaves off, but the colors on them are cool.
Well, what are they? They're sun dried or they?
Well, some days are getting cold and the leaves are starting to turn itself. Yeah, but after a while they get old and change. Starting to get colder at night, so some just starting to kick in its bud cycle. The Kush is starting to fill in. Oh, nice. Oh, please. I'm gonna get out here and really start plucking mine too. So maybe next week it'll be a different plant. And the snowcap. I'm loving the colors on the snowcap.
Look at that. Nice. Yeah. Why don't you hang up and get on your son's phone? The shit brand new. His shit must be spiking on HD. Nice. That looks nice. That's the snow cap, right?
Yep. And it's all budding here, so that's starting to get. It's gonna get chunky. But I definitely got to come out here and clean them up. But that's fine, man. It's above the roof.
Nice. Now, sitting back looking at all of them, since you're there looking at them, which one do you think will produce you the most buds?
JC's looks like it might do a good one. Yeah. It all depends, you know. Might get a good pound off that little one over there, the snow cap. Because the way it grew, didn't get very tall. This one grew tall, so he might get a couple pounds out of it. 2, 3, maybe.
Nice.
That one right there, I might get maybe 1, maybe 2. About 2 out of this one. This one, I'm hoping to get a pound or 2. At least a pound. It's all going to be done up in medicine anyway. I might smoke a couple of them to see how it is.
Right.
Because of the strain, the mothers and father, who they are. And this one, hopefully I get a pound, 2 pounds. That one over there in the far is a Kush plant, so hopefully, you know, anywhere from a pound to 2 pounds off of it. Then I don't know, you know, it's only third week of budding, so.
So how many plants you got there? Six plants?
Yeah. Yeah, 6 out here. That's like
you're gonna get 12 to 15 pounds out of the whole shit.
Hopefully. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, at least 12, maybe 10.
Okay. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. They look good, bro.
Well, they look okay. I've done better. This is kind of like my first bad year.
Lack of water, lack of all the good shits.
Lack of water. Well, I had a bug that had a bug problem that was attacking a root system, what stunted their growth. And that's when some of those leaves look curled and stuff. They were sucking the life out of it, stunting the growth and shit like that. So it's a learning process. I'm not a ganja farmer like the Mindo Dope Boys and stuff. They probably would have caught on to it way faster than I did. You know, at first I thought it was my air conditioner exhaust was doing that. No, it was a type of a bug that not good for the plant.
Bugs, there's no good bugs for fucking plants. You know, I found out that cigars get fucking bugs, beetles, cigar beetles. I was like, get the fuck out of here. But you know what? I was doing some research, and a lot of the tobacco has beetle eggs because they can't really get them all. You know what I'm saying? So out of every fucking tobacco, you smoking some beetle eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's grown. It's, you know,
yep.
Nature, man. That's how it keeps your immune system going. They got what do they call it? Protein in it. Protein.
Yeah, I'm not paying for protein, my nigga. I'm paying for the tobacco. I like the tobacco to be as pure as possible.
Right. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of over with this year, only because my few plants are dwarf size, you know, not like the 2 big ones like JC's. JC got them going on there, We'll see how it goes when it really starts budding and see what it looks like. Right now, it's still in its baby phase. These preteens. They're in the preteens, you know?
They always get headaches. Preteens always get fucking headaches, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They never grow the way we want them to.
B-level.
All right, well, let's get ready to get up out of here. Steve, how was your week, Steven?
All good. Worked too hard, but I'm all good.
All right, well, what are you doing this weekend? Do you have the day off like everybody else for Labor Day?
Oh, no. No, I'm working hard.
Well, thank
6
you.
days a week.
Thank you for your work.
You're welcome.
All right. Maybe if I get a chance to go up to Boca and go sneak up on Kyla. Oh, I think she's coming down here, as a matter of fact. I think she's off the whole weekend.
I'm in Nob Hill Saturday and Sunday.
All right, well.
But that store's too fucking busy anyway. Stay the fuck away.
Well, listen, if you feel like coming by, swing on by.
All right.
We'll blow some trees.
Okay.
All right, Smoke Dogs. Make sure you know that happy belated birthday. Sorry we missed it the whole month ago.
Oh, yeah, he was born August 18th.
All right, that's what it is. We'll try to remember.
2002.
We talked about it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, he's 19 now.
All right.
Yeah, we didn't miss it.
He's 19?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 more years, he gets this concealed. Tell him I help him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what we're planning on getting our permits to conceal.
Beautiful.
For my DJ business.
Nice.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
I don't have no felonies, so it should be all right. You know what I mean?
That's right. All right, let's get up out of here. Smoke Dogs, you want to tell them where you're going to be at?
Here in about, what is it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 3 hours. knyo.org. Live stream it. I'm going to be getting down with some music from KNYO out in Fort Bragg, California. And we'll be sending some signals. I'll be playing some hip hop, getting ready for September 11th, 9/11. We have the fest. Got Jay Diggs and some of the big hip hop artists. Mike Marshall's going to be out there. Ignite.
Nice. Give Ignite a big shout out for us and let him know he's always welcome here.
Word. I talked to him the other day, so he said, yeah, we'll link up. I'll tell him maybe we'll get him on next Thursday.
That'll be great. All
great.
Right. That's what it is. All right, well, let's get up out of here. I want to thank Mikey Mike, Chubby Dogs, Steve Stoner, Smoking Joe. None of people don't be fucking with me no more. She just be setting my shit up and then leave like, here, fuck you. I don't want to come. All right, so let's get up out of here.
Hi. OBB, peace.
All right, guys.
Have a good.
It's your boys, and we getting up out of here because it's already past that
The
time.
D420 Show is sponsored in part by YMV Incorporated, clothing line and barbershops.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man.
Fueled by Ant Live Comedy. Powered and directed by Ant Live Comedy. Humor added by Ant Live Comedy. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world who's been listening to us on the blogtalkradio.com/It's the D420 Show. Also watching us up on YouTube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. Love, peace, and happiness.
Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, see what's bad,